Alright, so today I'm going to give you guys a tour of my neighborhood. Okay, so basically this is like the front road. And I'm walking through the bushes. Well, not really the bushes, but like there's a path or whatever. So yeah, but before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, one of my likes, one of my comments, and tell your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, everybody to subscribe to my channel because we lit. I want to give a huge shout out to my new subscriber, Curtis Moore. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you turn your post notifications and stay tuned for more videos. So right now we are walking through the churchyard. This right here is the back of the church. We are surely getting closer to the front. This right here, oh my god. This is like, I don't even know what this is. Morning. This is like, I don't know what you call it, like a light stand or something. My husband and I climbed it. Okay, so this is the front of the church. If y'all can see. So this is what the front of the church looks like. It's huge. Pretty sure it's one of the biggest churches in Barbados, period. And then over here is the church office, but they also hold junior church, like Sunday school in there. So yeah, pretty big, pretty cute. It's a really nice area. I did a photo shoot here. They also have a water fountain in the churchyard. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, y'all, don't ask me why I'm sucking on the lollipop so early in the morning. I found it, so I'm eating it. Ah, ew, my face. But nah, y'all, before y'all start thinking that I found it in the streets, I did not find it in the streets, y'all. I did not find it in the streets. I found it in my bag, so let's just clarify that. Alright, continue. So we're just walking through one of the streets. Down here they call them gaps. So I'm walking through a gap that I have to walk through to get where I'm going. It's a pretty long walk. It's about 20 minutes, half an hour, depending on your pace. Morning. I walk pretty fast, so about 20 minutes walk if I don't have my step on. So here we are passing a park. It literally got knocked down by a storm that we had a couple weeks ago. So yeah, so this is what it was. This is what it is now. So yeah. Alright, so we are on the front road now. That is one of the shops that they have around here. So snacks, drinks, anything else I'm not too sure. But it's another like convenience store. And then they literally have another one right next to it. I mean, everybody has their own clientele. So this one sells drinks, snacks, cigarettes, yada yada yada. So basically the same shit all day, every day. And then right here, we got a barbershop, like right here. Yeah. So, and I gotta walk this whole long gap because that's the only way to go. So yeah. I'll see y'all in like 2.5 seconds. On this side we have a church slash nursery. So yeah, it's a lot of things that they have in Barbados. That'd be like slash. So yeah, see you guys in a minute. Alright y'all, and right there is grocery store. Feeler. What's poppin', y'all? It's yo girl and welcome back to my mother freaking world. Sorry y'all, I did not finish. Well, I kind of did finish my neighborhood tour. That's basically it. Y'all seen the park already and the stores. So I'm gonna talk about this. Is gonna be y'all's story time, okay? Story time how when I got kicked out. So I don't even know how long ago this was, y'all. I was like, I don't know. This is a minute ago. Like this was probably in my teenage years. I wasn't rebellious, but I just liked things my way, and I did not like people telling me what to do. I still don't like people telling me what to do. And I'm real stubborn, y'all. Like, I'm really, really stubborn. So me and my mom would butt heads a lot. I lived with my mom and my younger brother. So it was a day where my mom and we were arguing or whatever. I don't know why we were arguing. Like, I really don't remember why we were arguing. I really wish I did remember, but I really don't remember, y'all. I don't remember at all. Probably stupid. Yeah, it was probably stupid. Like, regular mother-daughter stuff. Yeah. So we were arguing and whatever, and she was like, y'all, it's one thing about me, like, when I'm fighting with people, like an argument, don't be all up in my grill. Like, don't be all up in my face. Out of my face. In my face. In my face. In my face. Like, out of my face. Out of my face. Like, don't be all up in my face. So she was like all up in my face and literally backing me in the corner. And like when she's talking or yelling at me, like I can feel her breath. And it was making me real aggy, real annoyed, and really, really uncomfortable. So she's like in my face. Out of my face! Out of my... I'm like trying so hard to be like, but the more I go back is the more she's like coming forward. And I'm like, dude, get out of my face. Out of my face! Out of my face! So, like, I smushed her, but no, I smushed her forehead, like, literally, like, get on my face. And I admit, now that I'm 28, I see that was wrong. I should not have done that. And, mommy, if you're watching this, I deeply apologize. I mean, like, we're cool now, but, like, yeah, I just did not, like, y'all know when you're heated and people just be in your face and you're just like, ugh. So she's like in my face talking, and I can feel her spit, I can feel her breath, like I can smell her breath. I'm like, yo, you're too freaking close. I'm trying to move back and you're just all up in my grill, all up in my face. I don't like that, so move back. Like, move back. And she literally, okay, I meant to, like, no offense, like, I really was gonna, like, it was so heated, y'all. I wanted to, like, do this, but my hand opened, so it went like this. And again, I do say that I was wrong, like, I really was wrong. I shouldn't have done that, but it happened. And I don't know what happened, but I think she, like, grabbed my face or whatever, because I ended up with a scratch on my face. Like, I think it was, like, right here. It was, like, a scratch on my face. And I was so fucking mad. Like, I was so fucking mad. She's like, get out of my house, take your shit, get the fuck out, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, alright, say less, I'm out. Y'all, this had to be, like, 10 or 11 p.m. And that time, my best friend, one of my best friends, she lived downstairs. So I'm like, yo, I'm mad. Like, I knocked her door. I'm like, yo, I'm out. Like, I'm leaving. So I'll holla at you. She's like, where are you going? I said, I have no idea. Like, I really had no fucking idea where I was going. Like, I was like, should I sleep at that? Like, I was like, really, like, I was like, should I sleep at the train station? Because if y'all know where I live, I'm from Toronto, and I used to live, like, near Lawrence. So Lawrence West was the closest station to my house. So I'm like, should I sleep in the station? Like, should I go to my brother's house across the street? But I don't want to bring my brother into this bullshit because it was really late at night. And I didn't want to bother my niece and my nephew. At that time, they were really young. So I'm like, nah, like, I need to figure out where I'm going to go. So she's like, okay, here's some change, like, bus fare or whatever. And call me when you land, or when you get to where you're at. So I'm like, alright, cool. So I leave, like, after I unpack my shit, I'm out. Like, I'm leave, no questions asked, like, I'm gone. One thing about me, you can't tell me to do something and expect me not to do it. Like, if you tell me to get the fuck out, like, I'm going to get the fuck out. Like, just because you said that, I'm gonna get the fuck out. And if anything happens to me, like, that's gonna be on your conscience. So I'm like, yeah, I'm that type of person. Nah, but for real. So I'm like, fuck, where am I gonna go? So I went to my other best friend's house. If y'all don't know my best friend, her name is Janet. She lives in Spain now, but at the time she used to live, like, maybe half an hour away from the house. So I took a bus. I didn't even call her until I was coming. I took a bus to her house after my other best friend gave me change. I took my bus to her house. And so when you're walking down her alley, it's really dark. Like, you can't really see anything. Like, there's barely any street lights. So I get off the bus, cross the street, and walk through her street. And I'm like, I really pray to God that this girl's home, because I didn't call, I didn't message, I didn't do nothing. So I'm walking down her street, and I see, like, at her house, all her lights are off. I'm like, fuck. I knocked at the door, and nobody answered. I'm like, fuck. So I went back to the bus stop, and I was sitting there. I'm like, no, let me try again. Let me go again. So I went back to her house, and I still didn't see anything. Like, it was dark. And she's like, Angel? I'm like, oh my fucking God, thank God. She was there. Like, she calls me Angel. I call her Princess. I'm like, oh my God, thank God. So when I got to my best friend's house, I told her what happened and whatever. And she's like, yeah, you can stay here, whatever. Like, with your family. Like, this is my best friend since we were like 7 or 8 years old. Like, yeah, like 8 years old. We met when I was 8. She was probably 7. So like the 3rd grade. So yeah, I ended up kicking it at her house for the day. My mom was calling non-stop. My best friend told her I was there. So like in the morning, I went back home, and yeah, that's the story time of how when I got kicked out. So y'all don't do what I did, okay? Have some respect for your parents. Anyways, y'all, if y'all like my story time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. One of my likes, one of my comments. Y'all already know what this is. It's your girl, and I'm signing out my motherfucking world. Peace, love, and all the above. Bye, guys.
I will never ask for nothing that I won't.